let's see how much we can get done before the 17th and see if the shop launch is actually going to go ahead on that date or if I'm going to have to push it back. But at this point, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it in time. Um, Obligatory pumpkin throw. I'm back with another studio vlog. I have a few things to chat about with you today and a few things that I need to work on in order for my first shop launch later on this month. I am planning to launch around the middle of February, so I'll talk to you about that as well. But make sure you get your tea or iced drink if you're in Australia because it is insanely warm here, and settle in and let's go. I'm not going to drop $70 on a Stanley cup. So I have a Stanley cup. Anyway, so this week I'm going to be doing a lot of preparation for my shop launch that's coming up in the middle of February. I'm going to base it off of my two cats, Melon and Marty, but I'm also thinking of adding some other breeds like, Siamese cats or tabby cats. I know they're not breeds, they're more colors, but I like calling them breeds. As in like, bookmarks and stuff like that. So I have this plan of what I want the bookmarks to look like, but I could pretty much use that template and do a whole bunch of different types of cat colors. So I think the things like prints and stickers and that type of thing will be based off of my two cats, Merlin and Marty. Merlin is a void cat. She is always in my videos, and Marty is a calico. I did paint this last night on my stream. So this is going to be a print that I'm going to add on for the shop launch as well. It's a bit of a different style than what I usually do. I wanted to do this real cutesy, try like a different colored outline, that type of thing. And I really, really love how it turned out. I'd also love to do commissions in this style too. So, if people have a certain breed of cat, they can commission me to do something a bit like this with their own cats. So that's something that I would like to launch around the same time. As for the memberships, so the memberships went out the other day. I sent them off at the post office, and oh boy, it has been very hot. So I haven't been filming very much, and I just, on the days that I do the packing for everything for the Ko-fi memberships, I pretty much just need to focus and write all the envelopes, and my mom, Galacta mom, comes over and she packs all the things for me. So it's pretty hard for me to film in those instances. But I was talking to you last studio vlog about these little folio or packaging things that I did. So this one is the Moon membership. It has like a little backpack on the back. And then you open it and the stickers go inside. So they're going to be universal for across all of the months. And then for the Galaxy or Celestial membership, there is this folio here. So this is the one that I was having the most problems with. I originally wanted to do this kind of same concept as the Moon membership with this little kind of flap here, and I printed off tabs off a silhouette and glued them down, but I was having issues with the prints fitting properly inside of them, and I was also having issues with the whole system fitting inside of the envelopes to send to the people. So obviously this is going to contain the stuff that you get in your memberships. It'll be put in a little plastic sleeve and then put into another envelope to send off. But to keep the cost of it down, this is pretty much the size limit of what I can send. And there are no slightly larger envelope sizes than this, which would be ideal. That would be great if they made those, but unfortunately it is pretty much almost the exact dimensions of this. So fitting these all in there with the bulk of these tabs proved to be a little tricky. So what I'm thinking of doing is I am going to remove the tabs completely, and it will be a tri-fold folio. So it's not going to be as, kind of, it's not going to have this little flap here anymore, but it will still have that so you can open it all up and still have a protection for your prints and stuff that you're getting through the membership, because that is the ultimate goal. I mean, I've got to stop aiming for perfection with this because I had this vision of how I wanted it to look, and it's logistically a little bit tricky, so I do have to adapt that as much as I don't particularly want to. It's still functional for its purpose, and that's the main goal of it. So the other thing is the wax seals. Oh my gosh. I had a little bit of trickiness with the wax seal kit itself. So I did have to raise the little, it's like a little holder that goes over the candle that holds the little spoon thing in. Let me show you. Give me a second. So I was having an issue, oops, it's stuck here. I was having an issue with this little device here and the candle. So this is the candle I was using initially. And what it was doing, or what was happening, was because when it's level, there's not enough airflow that goes through this little cavity here to keep the flame alight when this spoon is on top. So it was snuffing out the flame, and I had to figure out a way to get that to work. So I ultimately used a smaller profile candle. I mean, it doesn't look like that much of a difference, but it actually made so much difference. And I also put these little rubber stoppers on the bottom to raise it up just a little bit more so there was a little bit more airflow. So that was the first hurdle. The second hurdle was actually doing these and doing them across a bunch of different memberships. So I pretty much decided that only the Celestial members for the month of January would be getting them, because the fumes of the wax almost freaking killed me. I got such a sore head when I was doing these, and I was like, no, I can't do this to myself. It was a really cute concept and idea, but it's overall going to take too much time in order to do a bunch of them each month, and it's detrimental to my health. I made a little sticker that goes on the back in place of that. So it is a wax seal sticker. It's a little bit more cartoony, but it's along the same vibe as that. And that's what I use for the rest of the memberships. So that's how I troubleshooted that. And as I said, it would be really, really cool to be able to do wax sealing every single month, but unfortunately it's not going to happen that way. But I hope that you guys don't mind, and I hope that you like the sticker as well. So on top of that, it has been quite a long couple of weeks. I have been looking for a new car. And I've been looking for a new car for about 2 years now, and only actively looking and, really going for it for the past few weeks. And it has been so tiring and so stressful, and I feel like all of the life stuff that I had on top of that really kind of halted my ability to be able to get work done in a timely manner. And I still was able to get all the Ko-fi stuff out, but there was other projects that I wanted to do that I just didn't really have time for. So I'm going to work on those this month. I was hoping to have a little bit more of the shop launch stuff done by now, so I had a little bit of buffering time between finishing all of the Ko-fi stuff and having to start straight into doing the shop launch. But here we are. I did end up buying a new car. So I traded in my old car that I had driven for 12 years, and it was kind of emotional, honestly. But I am so happy with my new car. It's red and shiny and pretty, and a lot younger and a lot safer than my old 1999 car. So it had done its dues. It did 335,000 kilometers, which is quite a lot for a car. I was surprised it was still going, but in order to keep me safe and, not have heaps of stuff wrong with it that needed to be fixed. I did need to upgrade my car sooner rather than later. So that was a huge stress in my life, having to choose the car, having to go to dealerships, having to talk to salesmen. Oh my goodness, it was so tiring. But now that I've done all that, that's all behind me. I have a new car sitting in my driveway. Well, it's not new, but it's new for me. I have a new car sitting in my driveway and I can focus on actually doing things this week, which I am super excited about. So let's get into the first thing we need to do is work on the wallpapers for this month's Ko-fi members. If you are a Star, Moon, Galaxy, or Celestial member, you get access to all of my online stuff over on Ko-fi. So make sure you go check those out. I want to do, as I said, wallpapers and a new coloring page for this month too. That's also something I want to work on in the shop launch as well. So I'll be working on those throughout this studio vlog too. So I want to be able to have a range of things that people that may not necessarily be able to get physical things to sent to their house to still be able to participate in the shop launch, because I know that sometimes it's a little tricky to either spend that money knowing you have to pay for shipping as well, or if you're in an area that I can't ship to, then that's also an option. So I just want to make something for everyone, so that's what we're going to be working on in this week's studio vlog. I finished off those wallpapers for the Ko-fi downloads for the members. If you wanted to check that out, then go over there and sign up to be a Star, Moon, Galaxy, or Celestial member, because you get the access to all of the digital downloads by signing up to any tier of membership. I've also written a little list of the things that I would like to work on for the shop launch. So I want a mixture of physical products and digital products. I've got written down bookmarks, stickers, and prints for my physical products, and then I have wallpapers, coloring pages, and emotes for my digital products. So I was thinking with the emotes to be able to do a series of different cat emotes and then be able to adapt them for different styles or different colorations of cats. So I will be able to do one for black cat, I'll be able to do ones for calico cats, I'd be able to do ones for Siamese cats and all that kind of stuff. So I need to get to work on those. They will be kind of more of a cutesy, less, I'm going to say less detailed style than my current emotes. I do think the less detailed style looks really nice for the small icons if you're using them on Twitch and Discord. So I'm going to stick to that simpler style that I've been really working on with my digital art lately. And as for the bookmarks, stickers, and prints, I showed you the print earlier that I was working on. Maybe I'll make a few others, I'm not quite sure yet. But as for the bookmarks, my idea is to basically have a really long cat that is facing kind of downwards with its paws down, and then its tail will be the part that sticks out of the book. So I'm going to do a series of those in different cat, I keep wanting to say breeds, but different cat colorations. And then as for stickers, I'll make a Merlin and Marty themed sticker pack and some die cut stickers as well. So I have a lot to work on that I need to get going and doing. I think I will design the sticker pack on stream. So tomorrow night when I do my Friday stream, I think I will do some brainstorming and chatting to my Twitch chat about what type of stickers people would like to see. And as for coloring pages, I will ask them about that as well, and maybe do some little quick sketches that I can put into Procreate and then do a full properly outlined line art for that. So I'm going to get started on maybe the bookmarks right now. And also the emotes. I'll also be sprinkling in the stuff that I need to do for my Ko-fi memberships as well, just so I can break up the tasks that I need to do so it doesn't seem so daunting after I finish a certain amount of tasks and then have to move on to a whole bulk of other tasks. I don't know, it feels better in my head if I do it that way. So yeah, that's my plan for today. I also haven't really explained that this is technically my first shop launch. Like, I have never done a proper shop launch before. I'm aiming for around the 15th of February for non-members and the day before for members. But the only other time that I have done somewhat of a shop launch was when I made a whole bunch of original artworks and I named them Blind Adopts. And the only advertising I really did was on Twitch, and I said, hey, I'm making a series of cats and you don't know exactly what they're themed off of, and you can go over to my Ko-fi when they launch and buy them. And that was pretty much it in terms of shop launches. So I do really want to try and figure out how to market this to more platforms and show people exactly what I'm working on. So hopefully this is a bit of a learning curve for me, like a bit of a you know, not a learning curve, but I hope that it's a bit of a learning task for me so I can figure out how properly to do those things. And of course, any tips are very, very welcome because I'm terrible at marketing myself. So if you have any tips and any products that you would like to see in future launches, then please let me know in the let me know in the comments section below. And yeah, I don't know when I'll be releasing this vlog, but I feel like it will be close to the release date just because of how much has been going on and how long it takes to edit and all that good stuff. So hopefully you don't have to wait too long after watching this for the shop launch to actually go down, but then I will film the process of me going through the shop launch and everything like that. So hopefully you guys help me out here and you really like the products that I make, and you can see the process of them and get to love them while I'm making them too. So yeah, I will take you on that journey with me now. So another exciting thing that I would really love to tell you, also sorry about my hair right now, it got really warm and I had to put my hair up, it was just bothering me, and I have aloe vera on my shoulders because I got sunburned. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys that I got asked to be a Ko-fi ambassador. So that is super exciting. It kind of made me feel like a real artist, which is crazy. So thank you so much to Ko-fi for inviting me to the ambassador program. It pretty much means that I can I can suggest things and changes to the website and be a little bit more connected to the team, and I can see what the other ambassadors are saying and asking for as well and vote on those, which is really, really cool. And the community is so, so sweet. I am a shy person by nature when I come into online communities, so it's taking me a step by step. I'm posting in different channels over on the Ko-fi Discord. The Ko-fi Discord is for everyone, so you can join it as well, but I get access to the little ambassador section, which is super cool, and I really enjoy the community over there. So yes, I am a Ko-fi ambassador. I mean, nothing is really going to change much because I shout out my Ko-fi all the time anyway. So I'm obviously just gonna continue doing that and telling you guys about the platform and why I use it and what I use it for. So yeah, it's an amazing accomplishment in my kind of artist career. I don't know, it makes me feel like a whole real artist now, and I know I already was, but I think it's a really cool accomplishment to be able to have under my belt. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Anyway, I'm gonna get back into designing these bookmarks. I'm pretty over today. Um, I have just had issue after issue. First of all, let's run through them. First of all, my bookmarks. My bookmarks, they turned out really cute, and I figured it would be pretty difficult to align them through my software to have them double-sided. So I opted for putting my logo on the other side, but it didn't quite turn out as cute as the front. So I've been trying to redo them with a backing on, with basically double-sided, and testing prints, cutting them, and yeah, making them double-sided basically. But my Silhouette machine gives me issues like constantly, and I'm at the point where I want to throw it down my hallway to see how many pieces I can break it into, because I can't even. I've had it for a few years. It is pretty old. I have bought new blades for it. But an issue that I've been having is that the part that moves the blade gets sticky, gets stuck. The thing that has been working for me so far is blowing like compressed air into it, just maybe because I thought it would have been stuck from paper or sticker paper or whatnot behind there. But it just keeps happening. And I mean, it is getting darker. You can kind of tell from my lighting at the moment. It is getting darker. And I mean, after a certain time of night, it just doesn't want to work because, I don't know, the registration marks don't allow it to or something like that. I don't know. But even in this lighting, even though it is still very much bright outside, I can see blue skies, I can see the sun. It just doesn't want to register at the moment. So I only have a certain time limit that I can do this and try this within. The other part that is happening with the Silhouette is because it's getting stuck, like the little mechanic that goes up and down to activate the blade, to open the blade up. That part is getting stuck, and in doing that, it's creating scratches across anything that I put in there, whether it be my stickers or whether it be my bookmarks or whatnot. I don't know at this point what to do. I've tried searching for new Silhouette machines, but apparently Australia does not want to sell Silhouette machines anymore. I don't know why. The only place I can find them is a place that sells them for about $500, and I am not going to spend that much on a Silhouette portrait because I might as well just buy a freaking Cricut at that point. The only problem is I'm used to the Silhouette software and I'd like to keep it that way. How would I convert it all to Cricut? So I'm just over it right now, and yeah, I don't know. I was planning to do the shop launch at around the 17th of February and letting the members of Ko-fi have like a day earlier, have early access on the day before, on the 16th. But at this point, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it in time. I think what I just have to do now is move on from that. It bothers me that the Silhouette machine is out on my desk and I can't put it away because I haven't cut the stickers or cut the bookmarks yet. It's just, it's been bothering me for so long, and I've found fixes around it, but at this point I'm just so over it. I'm so over it. I'm just gonna work on some of the digital stuff at the moment, I think, and see what happens tonight. Oh gosh. Anyway, I hope everyone is having an easier time with their technology than I am today, but let's move on to something else. It is a new day. Yes, I'm wearing Minnie Mouse pajama bottoms because I couldn't be bothered putting anything else on. I think I've fixed my problem with the bookmarks looking kind of suspicious on the other side. I also had a a quick fix for my silhouette as well. I mean, I've just been blowing compressed air into the part that gets stuck and it seems to work okay. The problem is that apparently Australia does not like the silhouette portraits anymore, so I cannot find them anywhere unless I want to pay $500 for one. So they're supposed to be the cheaper option, but the cameos are the same price. So I don't know if I need to upgrade my silhouette or what I need to do at this point. I really don't want to upgrade to a cameo. They are a lot bigger. The portrait is fine for what I do, but I don't think I have a choice at this point because I really don't want to have to transfer everything I've done over to Cricut because that would take me a very long time. Anyway, here are my bookmarks that I have changed. So if you had forgotten, which you probably didn't, this is what they looked like before and the other side. But I was suggested to do basically the toe beans, the bottom of the cat from someone on TikTok. So thank you for that suggestion. And so now this is the tuxedo style one. And this is the other side with its little toe beans and little belly showing through there. So at least if you put them in a book, you'll be able to see a cat from both sides. And it's got a little, you know, because it's cute. So I was really glad that I was able to get that precise because my original reasoning for not doing it on these ones or to not have a double-sided one on these ones was because it would be really, really difficult to match them up. And I did go through a lot of paper to try and match them. But honestly, it was just little tweaks here and there. I did some test prints and some test cuts and I was able to get it pretty much exactly precise on both sides. So I was really happy that I was able to do that, but it did set me back quite a lot because it's currently the 10th and I intended to do this launch on the 17th. Will I be able to get that done in that time frame? I don't know, but let's see how much we can get done before the 17th and see if the shop launch is actually going to go ahead on that date or if I'm going to have to push it back. Let me know in the comments what your prediction is. This will come out before then, hopefully. But yeah, let me know what you think, if I'm going to get it done before the 17th or not. Okay, before I end here, I'm going to show you the things that I have printed off and prepared already for the shop launch that's happening on the 17th of February. I don't know if I've actually said the proper date throughout this video, but it's going to happen on the 17th of February. That is a Monday. If you are a member at any level on my Ko-fi, then you do get early access on the Sunday night. So that's in my time. So I'll upload it Sunday night my time, and then the proper launch will be on Monday during or just before my stream at 5:30 Australian Central Standard Time. Central Daylight Time? I think it's Daylight Time. So I will show you the products that I have made so far. There's a couple more things that I do need to finish off, including things like backing cards and just general packaging things, as well as creating a sticker sheet out of this that we finished on stream the other night. So these will be made into stickers, much like my Astro and Meatball. So they'll be available as well as all of the other stuff that I'm about to show you. So these are what the stickers are going to look like. They're just going to be kind of watercolor made into stickers. They're really cute. I love them. I absolutely love that style. Okay, so First of all, I did several different types of cat colors and I made prints, stickers, and bookmarks. TikTok really came through for me and helped me out with my bookmark design because the last that I showed you, it was kind of it was a little bit suspicious on one side, so I adapted that and I have gone through and done all 10 breeds or colorations of cat. I am going to stick to those for now because I don't want to overwhelm myself with more and more stuff that I have to get done. So for now it's going to be these 10 and I will add some in the future at some point. So first of all, we have our white cat. So this is the little print for the white cat. This is the bookmark that is double-sided, so it's got the little toe beans on the other side. And then here is the little sticker, so it's kind of like it's a little kitty licking its butt. I thought it would be really cute and match the other side of the little bookmarks that I did. Then we have the tortoise shell, so here is the print of the tortoise shell paw. Then we've got the bookmark. And of course the other side. And then we have the cute little sticker. So there's the sticker of the little tortie. Then we have the void cat. So I did do a little bit of adapting on the void cat bookmark, but this is the print. Initially I had it with a floofy belly, but I did change the other side to be just a plain void. And then I did the cute little sticker. Of course, our calico. So here's the print for the calico. My calico has multicolored toe beans. So I did the multicolored toe beans on that one. The bookmark and the other side with the multicolored toe beans too. And of course, the sticker. Then we have our smoky grey kitty. Here's the print. Here is the bookmark. And then here is the little sticker. Then we've got our tuxedo cat. So there's the print. I did make multicolored toe beans on the print, but I didn't make multicolored toe beans on the back. So hopefully people don't mind that this one is slightly different. I mean, maybe I'll adjust it. Like maybe I'll just print out some more because I don't know. I don't know if many people's tuxedo cats have the multicolored toe beans, but I thought it looked really cute instead of just the plain black ones as the print. So I will see what I can do with that one. Maybe I'll just adjust them a little bit and reprint those ones. This is the little tuxedo cat sticker. It's really hard to kind of show you without it doing the exposure thing. We of course have our ginger. There's our little ginger paw. Then our bookmark for the ginger. And of course the other side. And our little sticker. Then we have our rag doll. So our little ragdoll toe beans. I know a lot of ragdolls don't have the grey paws, but I really like, you know, having a bit of variation. Make it a bit different from the white and the calico cats. There's a little sticker. Hopefully you can see that okay. We have our Siamese. So here's the Siamese paw. Here is the bookmark. And here is the sticker. Then last but not least, we have our tabby cat. So here is the paw. It came out looking a little bit like a grey tabby, and I have had requests on TikTok to make more of a brown tabby. So I intended it to be more of a brown tabby. I mean, you can kind of see with the belly floof that I intended it to be like more of a brown tabby, but I think the print made it a little bit too grey. So I can do like a grey tabby and a brown tabby, but I will add the brown at a later date so I don't overwhelm myself with products. So those are the 10 breeds or 10 colors that I have done for this particular shop launch. I also have a whole bunch of digital stuff for people to be able to buy that may not necessarily be able to get them shipped to their house. So I have a whole bunch of emotes for every single breed or coloration that I have just shown you. So if you do stream or you do have a Discord or you just want some cute stickers to add to your iPhone or something like that, then you can go ahead and purchase the pack of emotes when the rest of the shop launch happens on the 17th of February. So you can choose any of them as like emote packs, and you'll get 10 little emotes. There's like a little wow one, there's a sleepy one, there's a whole bunch of them. So I will show you an example of what those emotes will look like for one of the breeds at least. There's also a coloring page, or there's a few coloring pages that I'm working on. So I finished one of them this morning, and there's 2 more that I would like to be able to put up before the shop launch happens. So you'll be able to download those. So obviously without shipping, and because it's a digital, they'll be a lot cheaper as well. So I just wanted to give a variety of price points and availability to send them to people. You know, I wanted to cover all my bases. And then of course we have our wallpapers. So I made a few wallpapers for all of these breeds as well. And I put 2 different backgrounds that will come with the same download. So you can choose which background you want to do. And I've also done a plain version of that particular background. So you can set that as your home screen and they can be matching. So I've done a whole bunch of things across the past several days. I honestly do not know how I have achieved that. I have been working so hard. I really hope that you guys enjoy the launch because I honestly, I want to be able to share this with you all and, you know, have it go well, of course. I mean, any business owner wants their shop launches to go well. So hopefully you guys enjoy it too. But I'm gonna wrap up for now. It's been quite a crazy week. I mean, I had my TikTok video absolutely went off. I've never had a video go viral like that before. So I have a lot of love and a lot of interest over there on TikTok, and I really hope that it translates over to Ko-fi where I'm going to do my shop launch. But it has also made me think about Shopify. I currently only sell through Ko-fi and Etsy. Etsy has a limited amount of prints and stuff on there, but I will be adding the digital stuff on there throughout this launch too. It'll probably happen a couple of days afterwards, just so I'm not overwhelming myself with how many listings I have to do. But I'm thinking about what Shopify would be like for my store in particular, and if that would be worth looking into at this point in time. So there is another avenue for people to go through. The reason I go through Ko-fi is because I promote that mostly on my Twitch channel and here. So a lot of my people are already familiar with the platform and they feel secure and safe buying through Ko-fi. I also have my memberships through there, so they get discounts through memberships, all that good stuff. So it's all connected in that way, and that's the reason why I use Ko-fi over Shopify or anything like that. But yeah, because of the amount of love that I received, I am considering looking into Shopify a little bit more seriously. So maybe for the next launch I can try that out, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's been a wild week. I've been so busy trying to get all this done. So I really hope you enjoy it. I know I've said that so many times, but please help me make it worth it, because it has been I need a break after this. I need to just sit down and play The Sims for several hours and let my brain just go blank, because I was up all night last night just stressing about all this stuff that I still need to get done. There is still quite a lot that I need to do, so I need to take the listing photos, but I won't be able to do that till tomorrow because the light is clearly failing me at the moment. It's almost 6 p.m. I've been working all day in here in my studio. It was like 43 degrees Celsius yesterday. So, oh my gosh, it's been as I said, it's been a week. Anyway, I'm going to end the studio vlog here so you don't have to hear me rambling anymore. So please, please, please go over to my Ko-fi on the 17th of February. That is the Monday. I would love to be able to send you some of my stuff, or if you can't get it sent, then please check out the digital stuff too. Thank you so, so much for supporting me. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or night, whatever time zone is for you, and fare thee well, everyone. Mwah. Bye.